Today I'm going to be mounting and spooling my KCS 130 with the Salvamar reel and a Aussie Reels Spectra. So this gun is a 130 KCS HAWAII rear handle spear gun that got painted by Jake from 126 Customs out on the big island of Hawaii. It's a pretty sick paint job. It's cryptic blue, and for a while this was my blue water gun. This is probably the oldest gun I have right now. It was a gift bought from my girlfriend for my birthday. I don't even know how many years ago, but yeah, this was an awesome gift and just recently painted. And since I got my cap 140, now that gun is designated for blue water. Now this 130 is going to be used for deeper reef, some of the spots that we hit that fish kind of stay out of range, for spots like ledges that there's a chance for owners to swim by. Like recently, that 60 plus owner swam right by me. If I was geared up correctly, I would have had a better shot. So this gun is gonna put a reel back on it and get back in the water to use it. So the reason why I'm doing Salvamar reel, originally there was a Salvamar reel on here. So these grooves that are indented are exactly what's made on the Salvamar reel. Originally when I took off the reel, I used the same wood screws and put it back in the gun to seal it off. So I already took those out. I don't want to keep taking them in and out, so that's how I'm gonna mount it. Alright, first off, take off the drag. You're gonna be stuck with this part. This part goes down into my grooves. So all spear guns are different. How they mount reels depends if they're pipe guns, it depends who the builder is. So everyone has their own technique. This gun already had the grooves made in by KCS. So I just wanted to use the same reel because I don't want to have to make adjustments to the gun, make new cuts in it. I don't want to warp it. This gun, I've shot a lot of my first fish with, my first uku with this gun, my first move with this gun. So there you have it. It's mounted. It originally came with these two screws. I won't need them anymore. So now that's mounted, I'm just gonna put my reel on along with my drag. And then I can get ready to spool it. So to spool my reel, I'm going to use this. If you've seen in my other videos, I've used it to spool my fishing reels. It's a great tool to have, especially when you're spooling this by yourself. It's only like 10, 11 bucks on Amazon. Throw the link in the bio. And this is what I'm going to use today. So to set this up, I'm going to take off the spring, one side that has a slant and a clamp. I'm going to slide the spool through it. And then I'm going to put the slanted angle towards the spool, which should hold it nicely in place. I'm going to add the spring. And then I'm going to add the clamp. So it's nice and firm. Then I'm going to lubricate the suction cup that's going to hold it down while I spool the reel. So you can add water, put spit, whatever you prefer, whatever is easy accessible. And then you want to use a flat surface. So I'm using this little work platform The kitchen counter works great. I found the kitchen counter works really great, but I'm working in here. So I'm gonna need, it's pretty solid. It's not as solid as it would be on like a kitchen countertop, but this will do. Once that's set up, you're gonna grab your line. You're gonna feed it through your reel. And you're gonna find, and this reel has this hole. So this hole, you're gonna feed your spectra through. So once it's through, you're gonna pull yourself some line and you're gonna tie a stopper knot. So what you can do is simple, wrap around your finger twice, and then you're gonna go through the loop. Then you're gonna cut off the excess, and then you're gonna burn the edge. Okay, then you're gonna pull the line right back through, and that's your stopper knot. So next, you're gonna start to spool your reel in the clockwise direction, and you're gonna bring your line going up and down so it lays evenly in the reel. And in the beginning, when you start, you're gonna hold tension until it hits to your reel, and your reel should have the rest of the tension. So there you have it. I'm pretty much spooled. It's not the prettiest, but it would do. So after I cut it, I'm gonna pull my line all the way through this line anchor, where I'm gonna make my finishing knot. You can see I also have a flasher rigged on my gun. You can see my other video, I'll drop the link in the bio on rigging a Speargun flasher. I get asked a lot if this causes any type of tangles, and the answer is no. I've been using this for, say, over 10 years. I've never had the flasher tangle in my shooting line. I never had a tangle in my reel line. And I'll tell you why. When you're holding your gun, this has weight to it, so it already naturally dangles low. And your shooting line, when it's wrapped around your line anchor and your reel line, is always pressed against your gun. So gravity pulling this down in the water and everything's pressed against your line, there's no reason why it should tangle. Like I said, I've been using this for over 10 years. I've never had a tangle, so check it out, adding a Speargun flasher on your gun. I'll throw the link in the bio. Alright, we'll continue with this finishing knot. I'll show you how to tie it. So first, you're going to tie an overhand knot. You're going to want to give yourself a lot of slack. So a lot of slack. Then you have your overhand knot. You're going to feed this line back through the knot. You're going to hold your line and you're going to cinch it down to create a loop. See that? It's about good. They're going to use this line and do that same stopper knot around the line that attaches directly to your reel. So you're going to wrap once, twice, and then you're going to feed it right through from the back through those two loops that you wrapped. Okay, and then you're going to connect them together, these two knots. You pull it tightly and it will hold. Then you're going to cut off the excess. And you're going to burn it. Pull test. So this is what you'll connect to your bungee that connects to your shooting line. So you'll just do it just like a. So this is what connects. This loop is what connects to your bungee. That connects to your shooting line to your shaft. So you're just gonna luggage tag this through. Just like that. Then you're gonna put in your shaft and add mono to your gun. So I'll drop a link in the bio for that as well. Putting monofilament on your spear gun. Alright guys, until next time, dive safe. Aloha.